expert in Greece, and his expertise was lightning. He figured out for some reason in Africa there is some tribes, they go and stand in certain ways in the lightning, and it all of a sudden heals and flushes their body. So he developed this thing, and he was a Nobel Prize nominee in the year 2000. He developed this machine that produces lightning. Now, what happened, the lightning all of a sudden flushes everything out. And when we take a picture, if I put the lightning machine before and after I put the lightning machine on them, it's then all of a sudden the aura around the figure goes up. And that means the healing is taking place. I've worked with a lot of prostate cancer or other cancers. When we magnetize it, because it's lack of magnetism, they heal.
Priceless information.
And it's the same thing with the house. We can make a house to be very magnetic, or it can be, or it absorbs things from you, or it gives to you.
Well, we need to have an absorbing things out every place we go.
Well, for example, I give you, let's say, if I use limestone, it gives you energy. But if I use sandstone, it's the energy there. So that's why if I put granite, it has no good effect. But if I put marble is a paramagnetic material. Callahan, the name of scientist who did that, his name was Callahan.
So all of these granite kitchens are not doing much for you, are they?
Wow. And everybody thinks that that's what they're supposed to have is granite.
But it's marble. Marble will be cool in the summer and the winter.
Same thing with sandstone on the outside instead of limestone.
Phenomenal.
Well, I know I grew up part of my life in Kansas and been going back and forth because that's where my people come from. And that's like the limestone state.
Kansas State University.
My family, went there. But it's just being from where I am, when you drive into town, there's this huge whole area that's nothing but yellow limestone. And the houses there, some of the original houses from the 1920s are all orange yellow limestone. And I remember playing in certain things, and I would bring home these rocks, and my grandma and them would talk to me about the different rocks because they had cobalt everywhere, they had limestone everywhere, there were agates there, and things, and so I brought home stone. Look at these last 2 years, every time I go home I bring home stone from there.
Actually, the scientist who worked on this, his name was Philip Callahan, as I mentioned. He experimented until he was 90 years old. He realized that that's why he labeled these materials that pass magnetism, which is necessary for human body. I mentioned how we can get it. Paramagnetic. And sandstone and things diamagnetic, that is blocks it, it doesn't allow. Now, we have something in our body. Where do we get our pulse? Now, and then pineal gland, that sends the pulse to every cell in the body. Now what happened, we have two vibrations that we need in order to produce magnetism in our nerves, because our nerves are like water tubes. And we have in our blood vessel, we have peristalsis. That means something has to turn around itself.
That's how your intestines work.
And have peristalsis to move the blood. In order to have, we need two vibrations. One of them is Schumann Resonance, which comes from the earth. That's why we don't put metal rebars in the building.
Right.
It blocks it. And also we don't put metal roof.
No.
There is the sky vibration and Schumann Resonance with earth. These two, it causes peristalsis in our nerves. But when the water does not move in our nerves, it's